I grew up watching Super Mario Logan, and I loved how he got some of my favorite characters to go on fun adventures and do dumb things and get up to a ton of shenanigans. They then introduced Jeffy, which then they got sued by Nintendo, then they moved to puppets, and then they started doing a bunch of brain rot stuff. Now, with big YouTubers comes big fan bases, and with big fan bases comes creepypastas, and SML is no stranger to having creepypastas made for them. They're like a dime a dozen or something. I'll be honest, none of them are any good except for SML Wiki, which that slaps like a Left 4 Dead tank. Before we begin, might I ask you like, comment, and subscribe to support a small YouTuber like me and join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram. This video was also voted by the people over there, so if you want to get early insight into all my future videos, join the Discord server. So now, let's begin. I'm Sorry Chef Pee-Pee is one of the older SML creepypastas being dated roughly 2017-ish, and is about someone seeing a notification for a new SML video that was called I'm Sorry Chef Pee-Pee, and this made the storyteller curious, so they watched it. The video starts out normally with Junior and Jeffy playing football while Chef Pee-Pee is cooking something disgusting, like always. Then apparently Jeffy kicks the ball so hard it bounces onto the ceiling and breaks the ceiling, making it fall into Chef Pee-Pee and making a huge hole in his face with blood and his skull apparently showing. This terrifies Junior, but he comes up with an idea to fix his face by using Play-Doh and glue, where he then shows it to Jeffy for approval. It's then said that the camera lingered on Chef Pee-Pee's corpse for a few minutes. After this, Jeffy and Junior are sitting on the red couch and Jeffy takes blame for the death, and they talk about where to hide the body. But before Junior could finish his sentence, it cuts to Chef Pee-Pee's corpse for a few seconds, then back to Jeffy and Junior. And after a bit, it cuts back to the body, but this time he has grown a whole eye, basically saying Chef Pee-Pee is growing a new face. After a few minutes, he got up and walked out of frame. At this time, Jeffy and Junior come up with a plan, but they run into the undead Chef Pee-Pee standing there. Chef Pee-Pee then opens his mouth wide enough to rip the skin from the side of his mouth and open it wide enough to devour Jeffy, then killing Junior by ripping out his organs, where he then left him to die, and the camera lingered on his corpse for about 3 minutes or so, and then a black screen for a few seconds where the video just ends. I know this is one of the more popular creepypastas in the SML community, but I'll be honest, I don't like it. It's like me with Ice Spice. Everyone hypes it up for being something good, but me personally, I think it's complete shit. Oh yeah, about Ice Spice, her music is overrated as f***, she's ugly as f***, and the Taylor Swift carried their whole collab, I'll f***ing admit it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, SML Creepypastas. Moving on to the next one. Marvin's clone is about, well, Marvin getting a clone through the cloning machine. Junior, Cody, and Joseph, and Jeffy all decide they want to clone Marvin, so they go and chuck him into the cloning machine, and it pops out a nearly identical clone of him, but he's completely silent for some reason. Rose then comes by and takes a liking to said Marvin clone, so they keep him. It then cuts to night, and clone Marvin walks out of the house and over to the hooker twos, where he then punches Hank and then bashes his head into the ground until it's an unrecognizable goop of brains and bone. Meanwhile at home, the real Marvin wakes up and watches TV, where he hears some weird noises in the kitchen and he thinks it's Jeffy, so he yells down at him to go to bed. The lights then go out for a few seconds and they come back on, and clone Marvin is standing there with half his head split open and tentacles protruding from it. It then grabs him, but Marvin breaks out of its grasp and runs away and finding the Brooklyn guy, where he then goes and shoots the clone with no question. The video ends here. My thoughts? In my opinion, it's better than I'm Sorry Chef Pee-Pee, but it's still kinda I do like the premise of the creepypasta. I just find the random murder of Hank out of nowhere to be kinda out of place. I'll say this, if it was longer and given more time to cook in the oven, this would have been better. Me personally, I would have had it be more mysterious, like food going missing, then a character going missing, then one of the characters seeing the clone Marvin with the tentacles, but is caught and eaten by him. Then have Marvin find out and fight him. Then we could have ended off with it being thought that the real Marvin won, but turns out it was the clone Marvin who won, and now he's just playing as a real Marvin to then eat the others. I don't know. Why am I trying this hard to make improvements on an SML creepypasta of all things? I don't know. Moving on. Okay, next up we have one that I bullied my brother into recommending me here. So here is Junior.exe. So the story goes as this. Some kid saw a new SML video had been uploaded and they see the video title, Junior.avi. And then he watched it, seeing how it was only 6 minutes long and they assumed it was a short. The video starts out with Chef PP cooking something, then Junior walks in and picks up a knife. The video freezes there and this confuses the viewer. The YouTube app then crashes on them, so they go back to open YouTube, but it opens up to a creepy Junior with black tentacles and sharp eyes. The image apparently disappears after a half second, and let me go on a side rant real quick. I hate when creepypastas do this, where the creator will describe a scary image in full detail, then say it was only there for a split second. Like, motherfucker, how did you see it all in full detail? It's one of my many problems with Sonic.exe especially, and I hate that creepypasta. It's so genuinely bad, I'd rather listen to modern Taylor Swift.
Wait, Jake, didn't you say Taylor carried the collab with Ice Spice earlier?
Oh, well, yeah, okay, look, Taylor carried the hell out of Karma, I'll admit it. Okay, back on track. The creator, who I'm just gonna call Tyler for now, decided to go looking through his recommended page to find it again. Why not just go through your history? But Tyler finds a playlist called My Favorite Junior Videos, and so he clicked on it because it had Junior.avi on it, as well as 26 other AVI videos, all being the same. So Tyler clicked on the video and continued where it had left off. The frame rate is also apparently only at 5 FPS, where it goes for a few seconds and shows Chef Pee-Pee's hands on the ground and cuts to Chef Pee-Pee with a knife in his chest. And then Junior looks at the camera, and then for the next 3 minutes is just Junior slowly moving towards the camera. Then at the end there's a jump scare of Junior with the black tentacles. The rest of this creepypasta is just non-stop yapping about the screenshot this user took, being this one. Okay, my final thoughts and what I would change. I personally would have kept this in the drafts and never uploaded it, and never thought about it ever again. Moving on. Okay, last but certainly not least, I have a pretty short one, so I'll just read it from the wiki. My name is Daniel. I used to love SML because I liked the characters, but I found something disturbing. Yesterday on 2020, I was searching on YouTube until I stumbled across a video, how to access old videos. So I use it, and I should use for my favorite YouTube channel, SML. I hacked the channel and go back to 2007. It worked until I saw something. It was not the original video called Super Mario Got Milk, but it was called Meet Mario, and it was uploaded on December 4th, 2007. So I watched it and began with Mario's first debut on SML's very first video. Luigi came out and said, "Hey Mario, do you want to go shopping with me?" But Mario didn't reply to Luigi. Later, Luigi was shopping until Mario goes to Luigi's room and sees an unknown book. "What is this? Did Luigi write this book?" Mario said when he stumbled across the basement. Mario opens the door to reveal it's a creepy room. Mario turned on the flashlight to see until he saw a dead figure on the wall tortured. It was Koopa! Mario said, "What the heck? Who killed him?" Mario gets hit by a bat. Mario wakes up and saw a figure. It was Luigi himself. I was so scared that Logan made this video. Luigi said to Mario, "You think you saw my secret? But now I will teach you a lesson, Mario." Then Luigi pulls out gasoline and pours it on Mario, and Luigi puts matches. Luigi then pulls matches and throws them Mario, and he gets burned to death. It was so violent. I heard Mario screaming a lot. It ends with Luigi looking at the house. The message at the end said, "Don't be mean to Luigi or you will be kidnapped." I stopped the video and I decided to stop watching SML.
This is trash.
Okay, that last one was abysmal. I'm done with these. If you like this video and want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe to keep me in the algorithm, and join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.